this is exciting for me, for sure. I almost feel like I need to put these songs out before I can move on to the next batch. They're not, in my mind, the most commercial or radio or whatever people would say. They feel so personal, like the most personal songs that I've like released.
I just want one more week, seeing you this happy, tasting the coffee on your lips.
I'm Alyssa Kinn. I'm a solo artist, but also kind of have a band project, I guess, called Kinn. Hi guys, what's up? We are recording in Gnome Studios. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. Magical. I had the EP1, which was like a 5-song thing, and then I put out my full-length album last year. And then this is the EP2. So trying to kind of transitional in between releasing this full-length record, capturing that time of my life, and now these are just, I don't know, just a new discovery and just bringing older songs to life again too. There's a song in this EP that was written like 5 years ago when I was in college. There's songs written last year, and then like from a couple years ago. So I took a batch of songs that were all about the lyrical content and all about melody. I listened to a ton of singer-songwriter music and stripped down like acoustic stuff, just where the heart is the lyric and the melody. And I kind of just wanted to chase that direction and chase more of what I listen to personally. And just also just change up the way I've been doing it for so many years. So we're doing a lot of live tracking in this record. Most of the band members are in like the same room. They all kind of feed off the energy of each other, and basically we're using what we get from those takes. Whereas a lot of the previous songs I've put out in records, it's been like you track guitar all at once, you track your bass for a week, you track drums in a separate studio, a separate month or something. So here it's kind of crazy because we're doing everything kind of at once, changing up the process. The overall emotion is excited. And honestly, I'm not nervous because I trust the people that I'm working with. If anything, I'm just excited to discover something new with all these songs, and to just shape them into something that is not just that I created, or just me and Jason, but every single person playing on the record.
Is everybody good? Does it sound okay? You can hear stuff? It's working, kind of?
Great, that's great news. All right, here it is from the top.
Jason is my producer, and he's been like my only producer that I've had for the past couple years, and yeah, since like my first EP.
The producer's role is sort of two things. I think of it as like day of role, and then just like what's the purpose of a producer. At least the way that it manifests with the way that Alyssa and I work, it tends to be a lot of like very long-term walking with an artist. When we start thinking about a project, we think about it, you know, this one probably 8 or 9 months ago we wrote a lot of these songs, and so you're sort of like writing as you go, and you're doing so much life together, you're talking about, you know, your triumphs, your failures, whatever, and then you finally get your day of, and my job is, you know, stuff like that, but then it's also just like making sure everyone knows what time they're supposed to be here, and grabbing coffee for everybody. It is both creative and administrative, so kind of 2 parts of the brain.
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
Oh wow. Okay. Shots fired.
Jason wants my vocals right now.
I can't believe you.
He always does it.
I mean, the vocal first, her voice is just unbelievable. I mean, I don't have to describe it, you'll hear it, but it's just, it gives you chills. It's so airy, there's so much emotion. It's just crazy to think about. The last record literally was just made in a townhouse bedroom, and, like with just us, and
It took so long.
it's just so fun to have like other people involved.
When I realized that, like, going through this whole song, I was like, we're tracking so many parts at once.
Dude, it's so sick. Like,
all right, guys, should we try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have fun.
Fine.
Just pretend we're in the Your little,
in my little
cute little
apartment
apartment in the living room.
in Smyrna. In Smyrna.
If you ever leave this town, turn off all the San Diego lights. We drove around our middle school. Did it really happen in this life?
Tracking has never been faster. Like tracking 4 different instruments at once and then being like, okay, that's all of the things. That's a good feeling. Especially because, you know, like the energy's in the room and everyone's playing off each other, so. I hope people allow themselves to feel. I think like the reason I love music so much is like being able to feel and being able to like experience someone's life and it hits you. Like having that moment where like a lyric or a melody moves you and it kind of makes your soul ignite a little bit. Feels like therapy sometimes. I want to just capture life and feelings and emotions and let them exist in the world, I guess. So I like to tell stories.
Change.